Welcome to Calm Man Cocktails. I'm Derek, that's Ian. We're going to be just doing a little bit of a tasting today because my dojo instructor gave me this. He's from the Azores, so he's Portuguese, and he likes to bring back stuff when he visits. This he didn't bring back because he wasn't there this time. So last time he brought Angelica, and
I was just wondering where the story came from then if he didn't bring this back when
he brings stuff back, but this time
is something that he could have brought back.
He could have brought back, but he went because it was Christmas time and he wasn't going there. So he went and found, there's a Portuguese kind of store or something outside of Boston, and he always, it's like the one, maybe a Lowell, I don't know, but he always goes there to buy stuff. He saw this, he's like, oh, you got to try this. This is a Portuguese liqueur that everybody in Portugal drinks, or everybody in the Azores. I can't say about it.
Well, all right, I guess we got to drink it then.
Yeah. So and he kept trying to tell me it's anise or something. He's trying to use the right American words for it.
Right.
I'm like, oh, anise, anise. They're all the same thing. And he's like, you know what that is? I'm like, yeah, I'm not an idiot. All the time.
Just something.
Yeah. But it's got a little bit of sugar.
Right. That's the capstickage.
Yeah. So, oh, God, it's so thick.
That looks like a rich simple syrup when you pour it.
It looks richer than that.
Richer than rich?
Dude.
What is it, 25% alcohol?
25% alcohol, 100% sugar. So the sugar crystals all along the bottom. I looked online, there's a whole bunch of them like that. Yeah, it's math. And there's a lot of sugar in these. It's got aniseed, like plant flower things.
It smells like a Sambuca on a sugar high.
So, I had information. Let's see where I put the information. I don't have a lot.
Get some information.
Yeah, you get your diabetes on. I'll pull up just the tidbits of info I got.
Yeah, it's like Sambuca and gum syrup or something.
Yeah, so
it's not bad. I like it. I like Sambuca.
Yeah, you have to like Sambuca or at least black licorice. Oh my God, like jelly beans, numbing. It's just like you ground up and melt the jelly beans, black jelly beans.
Yep.
Smooth. So apparently this is something you drink after dinner, which makes sense. It's very dessert sweet. They apparently make this in the Azores usually through their own means, like they distill it themselves, or people have it at their house. So they, they make their own. You usually never get the same one twice.
Or limoncello.
Yeah, probably more limoncello.
More like limoncello, yeah.
Because a lot of people will have their own limoncello and they're like, this is my recipe.
Distill it.
Yeah, that's a little harder to do. Although he says they're allowed to do distillations over there, but I mean, it's basically just probably some sort of grain alcohol, crap load of sugar. Yeah, it leaves like syrup.
It leaves a snail trail on your glass.
Yeah, like you drinking maple syrup or pancakes if you drink pancakes.
It's bigger than maple syrup.
Yeah, it is. So the apparently anise-flavored liqueurs are popular in Mediterranean areas: Spain, Portugal, Italy, Turkey, Greece, Lebanon, Cyprus, Israel, France, places like that. Now, if you go to Italy, you're going to get Sambuca. You're going to get this, that would be theirs. These guys, I guess they just call it anise or anise liqueur. And some of the other brands, when I was doing a Google image search, they had even more crystals than that.
That's a lot of crystals.
So to get the crystals...
Is that like a status symbol for this type of liquor? The more crystal you have, the...
Maybe. I mean, how much more... I mean, you can't... This is 100% saturation.
All the crystals. That's what you can do.
You just do all crystals. You'll never get anything out of it.
I mean, have anisette flavored sugar crystals.
It's like rock candy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as sweet as a rock candy. You really don't want to drink too much.
The big rock candy mountain. It's good stuff.
It's really...
I like it. I mean,
really thick.
I don't think I've ever seen the... I'm guessing this is...
It's so vibrant.
That's an anise flower?
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Yeah. No, so now you have one it's like built into the glass. You can't get... I mean, it's never going to go bad because nothing can go bad in that much sugar.
No.
Science.
Nothing can go bad with that much sugar and alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Sugar can...
No, it can, but the more saturation of sugar you have, the harder. There was somebody in our comments that wrote like this really cool scientific reasoning why rich simple syrup lasts longer than regular simple syrup,
right?
And it has to do with science happening.
Yeah. It was like exactly 3 times as long or twice as long as regular simple syrup.
But that's the end result. But the actual science behind what the sugar does, that it does something that kind of forces away like the bacteria, or it's weird. Whatever the science
honey doesn't go bad. That's pretty thick sugary.
That's
stuff.
true. So there is a science behind it. I would sound stupid trying to explain.
I'll trust that there's science.
There is.
And not knowing anything else.
So if this was pure sugar without alcohol, I bet you it would still last forever. Twinkies.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. The Twinkie argument
They last
trumps all.
forever for other reasons.
Well, the chemicals do. But it is something, if you're into the black licorice taste, check out the anise liqueur from the Azores or Portugal. If you like Sambuca, this is like that same flavor, but I think even sweeter.
Much sweeter, yeah.
Because Sambuca pours like alcohol. This pours like syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's buried. I mean,
it's
Sambuca
buried in there somewhere.
gets buried in there because, I mean, how many times do you use Sambuca? This is a sipping type thing. Throw a little, like a little coffee bean on top of it like you do with the Sambuca. I think with Boogie you can light it on fire. I don't know if you're lighting this on
You
fire.
have more sugar than Aftershock.
Yeah. This is the other one I was going to mention, is that Aftershock has so much sugar too that it creates crystals. To get those crystals, you have to super saturate your sugar to where it can't physically be dissolved any longer, and then it forms these crazy things on the bottom, rock candy. Interesting little thing, 25% ABV. You're going to get whatever happens when you have too much sugar way before you get drunk on this right here. So that's it. You have any questions?
Sugar high.
That's right.
It's a good way to start, actually.
Yeah.
So stop drinking
Yeah,
energy
it's-
drinks, start drinking oversaturated sugar alcohols.
See? That's not sugar alcohols.
No.
Sugar and alcohol.
Sugar and alcohol.
Sugar alcohols make you pee out your butt.
I do that anyway.
Wow.
I don't need any help.
More information than you needed right here. Question today: what is your favorite liqueur? Name the brand and the flavor. I like raspberry sometimes.
Benedictine.
Benedictine. There you go. We're done here. Sidebar for more videos. Down below, a link to AwesomeDrinks.com where you can buy cool gear like the bartender starter kit. We're teaching you how to drink